let me get to this. Let me get to this. We're gonna start it off with. Oh, you just keep telling me this and telling me that. Here I am, baby. Practice what
What
you
you
preach. I don't
preach.
even think that's how it go, but
Nah, you miss like
I miss a whole goddamn
you miss the
man. You
verses
know
and
what?
stuff.
Listen to this.
Told me something real. He was like, you measure your success by how many people you bless. And I'd never heard that before. Ross told me something real. He was like, you measure your success by how many people you bless. And I'd never heard that before. Ross.
Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, the late great Nipsey Hussle, my dog. You dig what I'm talking about? Another round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Uh, how you feeling?
I'm out here trying to function.
You out here trying to function. I heard that right. I heard that right. Okay. What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Long Live Motion. I hear my cousin.
Oscar.
And we here again with another You Good Digital podcast. And today is going to be a doozy. We're going to get into it today.
I mean, I'm always trying to get into the podcast, making it the best it can be, blessing the people,
Blessing
entertaining the people, all that.
Entertaining the people.
Talking about all the stuff they want to hear.
Matter of fact, hold on. In the light of me, attending a concert, what was it, the other night? You know what I'm saying? I want to play a song. Yeah,
Make sure you don't get no copyright
man,
infringement.
we ain't streaming yet. I mean, we you can hear what I can. You're the only girl for me. You're the only girl I need. You know what I'm saying? I had to get a quick little shout out to Don Tolliver, came out to Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Came out to Sacramento and did the dang thing. You dig what I'm talking about. But again, cousin, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know what's really funny?
What's up?
I tried so hard to make our setup not a podcast setup, and
And
it's becoming exactly like a podcast setup. I'm about to bring my own headphones next time so I can hear the
so
stuff
you
on
can
the
hear
Bluetooth.
stuff.
It's gonna be a
Hey,
block.
look, I mean, if something worked, why switch it up?
I was trying to reinvent the wheel. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that.
I mean, it's not your fault. It's just that, you're an innovative, creative person. And that's what people like us do. We try to like take what's already out there, flip it a little bit.
Right.
But I look at it like now, being that I've done that a lot, sometimes you got to get in, make an impact,
Flip it later.
and then flip it later.
But the other part of it too.
Because this is a familiar setup to the viewers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the other part of it too is we don't have a big enough team.
Yeah.
To do all the type of stuff I was trying to do. Like, if we had like a bigger team, we could have somebody with boom mics and doing all this, and we wouldn't have to have all this. Somebody doing all the sound effects and everything.
Right.
But this is a 2-man band right here, so
It's definitely a 2-man band, but it works.
It does.
It's working right now for us. It's a lot of work, but it's enough that God wouldn't give us nothing we couldn't handle, right?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Speaking of that, I'm in Ramadan right now, and boy, let me tell you, this is a whole different life experience. This is a whole nother life experience that I have. I'm getting through it.
That's good. I know
I'm learning a lot about myself.
right.
I'm learning a lot about other people. I've been prayed up. It feels good, but it's
Getting out of your comfort zone. I think that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's getting out your comfort zone, and it forces you to see things that you wouldn't see if you were comfortable. So
yeah. And also I've been getting closer to God as well.
Yep.
Because when you take away the distractions, the things that you can escape your reality with, like food, TV, a bunch of other stuff. You take that away, you have nothing but yourself. And then if you like, I'm religious, so you attach that to God. You're gonna help me get through this. God's gonna help me get through this and figure it out. So yeah, man, it's a great experience. I met Last night when I went to the waffle spot,
Yeah.
it was a bunch of Muslims in there.
Oh,
And they all
nice.
going through Ramadan too.
Oh, so it was packed
Yeah,
out
yeah,
up in
yeah.
there.
It was packed, and we had like a little conversation and whatever. They
Right.
directed me to what mosque to go to and stuff like that. It was
Nice.
cool. It was a good group of young brothers. So I appreciate them. Applause to them. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause to them. Shout out to them guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ramadan Kareem. Shout out to all the Muslim brothers and sisters that's in Ramadan as of right now.
Yeah, do y'all thing.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. You want to get straight into it, or you want to talk about that? What you gonna tell me off camera? But I told you to wait about a specific incident.
So, we talking about the one that I cleared with you?
Yeah. Because you got to clear those things in me sometimes.
So, sometimes you gotta clear stuff. So, you brought up one of the topics was how people react to stuff. What was it?
It was about
Should people get upset how people react to their posts?
Yeah.
So I'm scrolling through IG, scrolling through the stories and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I see this one particular story. 2 people working out.
Yeah.
2 ladies working out.
Yeah.
And so they're doing glute bridges, getting the asses fat.
Right.
So one of the ladies sit on the other lady while she doing glute bridges.
Right.
And I was like, oh, look at this thirst trap.
Right.
Because it's like, you got 2 fine women sitting on top of each other. I don't care how you cut it.
Right.
Mine goes, for me, and it might just be me.
Yeah, you might.
It might not just be me.
Might be a horny dog, huh?
I am. That might be. I am. But, and then, so the subsequent story was like, we was just trying to see if we could lift each other. Why everything gotta be sexual? I was like, And I get where they coming from, but I think a lot of times
Do I know this person?
oh, you definitely do.
Okay. All right. Well, just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that.
Because
I want to give an unbiased
opinion.
if that's if we're gonna discuss.
Right.
I want to give an unbiased opinion.
Right.
Okay.
Well, and they said that, and I get where they're coming from, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that I think is starting to get lost into today's society is intent versus perception, right? Those are two different things. So stepping away from that particular post, when I was coming up in college and in school and everything, they taught you wear a blue suit to an interview,
right?
White shirt, tie, all that stuff.
That's why they beat Obama on the head for wearing that tan suit.
Yeah,
got you.
Fresh shape up.
I hear you.
Shaved and everything.
Cook.
Because my intent going into an interview is always to get a job, right? But if I go in baggy jeans that are ripped up and a t-shirt,
right,
my intent is to get a job. Their perception is I'm not ready for a job.
Talk to me, Cook.
Right?
Cook, I'm listening.
So,
now. My ears.
So the perception of everyone else
like a dog
is I'm not ready for a job in that situation. And I love the tech industry because they have pushed a lot of things forward.
Right.
And so that's not necessarily what you have to do anymore. As a matter of fact, every tech job I've interviewed for, I was always told, do not wear a suit.
Yeah.
Do not wear a button up. Do not wear a tie.
Yeah.
Polo at most.
Right.
Right. But I think this relaxing of standard, I don't want to say standards.
Nigga, get to the point about what was going on.
Oh, so the young ladies was doing glute bridges with each other on their lap.
Right.
So the intent was to say, oh, we could lift each other. But the perception was, ooh, this sexy as shit.
Right.
And this is a thirst trap.
Right.
And me as a man.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I was like, ooh, this is exciting. So I get the intent.
You cooking though.
But perception always has to be taken into account too. Like, and you don't have to take someone else's perception into account.
Right.
But understand your intent may not land with that person's perception.
Well, yeah, because somebody's perception of you is their reality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I had to learn about what I give out to the world. That's how people are going to look at me versus who I am, and the people that's around me, they know who I am outside of the social media, stuff like that. But continue to cook, though. I'm listening.
So, I apologize for my reply to the story.
What you have to apologize for?
Well, because of who the person is, I wanted to be sensitive to the person, right?
Right.
If it had just been someone I didn't know how I know this person,
Right.
I would have been like, oh well.
Gotcha.
Or I might have responded with, you shouldn't have posted it.
Honestly, you shouldn't have posted it. I know this person, but I guess I don't know who we talking about right now because he didn't tell me. But you shouldn't have posted it because in intent, in like you said, perception matters. No matter what our intention is, perception does matter. So if you doing something that can be provocative in a certain type of way, that's not normal in the gym, because sitting on somebody and doing hip thrusters is not a normal exercise in the gym.
It's not.
So anybody can take it as it could be. Damn, I could go big ass goat.
Pause.
Big ass
Pause.
goat. They got throat goat over here. Throat baby. Shout out to the throat goats. But anyway,
I guess that was an intent versus
yeah,
perception right
exactly,
there. I just did it.
But that's not a normal thing. Like, I wouldn't go to the gym with you and put you on top of me to do a hip thruster, or I wouldn't do any exercise. I was about to say, or I wouldn't even do the bench. I wouldn't even let you lay across me and do the bench, because it's like, why?
Yeah.
Just put the fucking weights up there.
Right.
And lift the weights, because that's what they're there for.
Right.
You know, so I mean, I get where you coming from, but I also get where a woman, right? Okay, yeah. A woman. You said that, yeah. A woman would come from. So, but then again, it's just like, why do that in the gym? Is it for extra attention, or is it to? Are you really lifting? Because if you really lifting, then you might as well put weights up there. And
they was really lifting. They really be lifting. They really be lifting. I watch this person. They in the gym all the time.
Okay.
So I think that person's intent was sincere.
Right.
They really just wanted to see if they could lift each other.
Right.
But I think today's society, today's youth, because so many things have been laxed, they don't always understand that even though you intend something to be one way, doesn't mean that's how it's going to be perceived. That's why a lot of times, even on our podcast, you see me, I start to say something, and I be like, I can't say that.
Right.
Or I can't tread those waters.
Right. You're looking out for yourself.
It doesn't matter what my intent is on this podcast, whether it's to uplift or make people better or whatever.
Right.
How whoever watches this podcast perceives it is the reality I have to live in.
And I have a hard time with that, because I'm usually like, I don't care how you perceive me, which is it's a double-edged sword, because like, I get to be who I am unapologetically, but it also can hinder me in the long run with how people see me, or how people want to work with me, or whatever the case may be. But I'm off that. Well, I hope those young ladies figure it out, I guess, with the weights.
You know what happened? Like
I hope they
after that happened, I just went and muted them. So I didn't want to make myself a victim of their intent anymore. Right? Because it's like I know.
So as a man, you're holding yourself accountable. No matter what a woman is doing,
right?
You're holding yourself accountable to your actions. You know what you are. You know what you are capable of doing.
Right.
So instead of indulging in what they seem to be innocent,
right,
you're just going to exclude yourself. From
Absolutely.
What's going on.
Absolutely.
I respect that.
I don't want.
That's gangster. To me, that's gangster.
I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. So
that's gangster. I like that. See, you see, men. You see how you just, when you don't like something, you just leave. So what we talking about? We talking about this nigga Johnathan Majors. Let's talk about this. We talking about Johnathan Majors.
If you don't like something, just leave.
Right.
I like that transition.
You like? Yeah. Was that a good one? Am I on to something?
Yo.
Am I on to something?
If it wasn't so good, I wouldn't have said anything about it to point out the transition. But it was like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was like,
yes, sir. Round of applause for that transition. Round of applause for that transition. Let's get it good. You got an article put up, or should you want me to?
I do not have an article.
I can pull up. You just type in his name.
Well, the only thing I heard is he was in the car with somebody and some stuff went down.
Okay, so
should have got out.
For the listeners out there, I guess the incident happened where Johnathan Majors and his girlfriend. They never said his girlfriend. They haven't even released her name. I guess another woman texted him.
Yep.
She grabbed the phone.
Yep.
He ended up choking her. I guess it happened either in an Uber or a taxi. I think it happened in New York.
Right.
Uber or a taxi. He grabbed her, choked her out. She called the police. He got arrested.
Right.
They're coming out to saying his lawyer said that there's no, I guess there's video evidence of him, all the allegations being false. She said she ended up in the hospital. She recanted her statement. This is not an attack. The woman allegedly wrote. She wrote, the person who sent the text also indicates she had injuries and that we had a fight. Majors was arrested over the weekend in Manhattan. Major completely denies assaulting the woman. His criminal defense lawyer said on Thursday's statement, the police arrived with the paramedics as in standard procedure and arrested Mr. Majors due to an NYPD protocol requiring arrest in certain circumstances. So basically, they
Is girlfriend black or white?
She's a white woman. White woman.
What's her net worth though? Like, how much?
I don't even know her name.
Okay.
I don't even know who this woman is.
I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, you good. Cause I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this. Shout out to where Oscar's going with this. Shout out to where Oscar's going with this. So let's take it. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the incident before we got the actual recanting of the statement? How do you feel about the initial incident? Like, what was your first thoughts?
He should have just walked away, right?
Allegedly, and this is all alleged. You know, we are not lawyers, we are not attorneys, we are not judges. This is all opinion based, allegedly. So if anybody in this team ever see this, don't come for us. You're going to sue us. You're not going to get nothing. You're going to get a couple cameras, and we'll be able to take the pod down. So you're not going to get nothing. It's worthless. Don't even. But this is all allegedly. Allegedly. Take it away, Cuddy.
So if he allegedly did what she was alleging,
Yeah.
I think he should have just walked away. But that's a tough situation to walk away from because as a man, someone snatched something out your hand.
Right.
That promotes a reaction like what the you doing? Like that's the reaction that gets promoted, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know his opinions about things, but if he had enough time to think about it and didn't just react, because that could be a situation where he just reacted,
right,
and didn't even have enough time to catch himself to respond appropriately.
He didn't respond.
Right. He reacted.
Right.
But I know it was drilled in my head from such an early age and consistently. If a woman ever do something bad enough to make you want to put your hands on her, walk away.
Right.
My dad told me that time and time again. So when I'm around women, I'm not necessarily on guard or on defense, but that's been ingrained in me so deeply. Like, as soon as a woman does something to trigger me like that, I leave. I exit the situation. I stop dealing with them. I shut down because I'm like, I can't let this person mess up what I got going on.
Exactly.
And I just hope these allegations don't mess up what this man got going. He's cooking right now. And
Johnathan Majors is one of the top, if not him and Michael B. Jordan are at the top of the totem pole right now when it comes to acting. Again, I'm with you. I feel like he allegedly, if this happened, I feel like he should have took a different route and just left, regardless of if he was texting another woman or whatever the case may be. She gonna stay, bro. Y'all not married.
It's not even that. Is she gonna stay or not? She shouldn't be there no more. Don't snatch my phone. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. If what I'm doing is pissing, so let's look at.
No. That's what I'm saying. But that's my point. Like, she snatch your phone. She see you texting another woman. She's gonna be upset for 3 days. That's it.
See,
and she's gonna stay. She's not gonna leave Johnathan Majors at the top of his game. They're not married. She's not gonna get anything out of it. She's not leaving this man. She's not gonna leave him.
Yeah, I mean, she not, but he should leave her. That's how I strongly feel about that. But she should have left him because I feel like she should value. I'm gonna say it. She should value herself more and what she has to offer more, and know that she could get something good. She might not get another one of him. But all right, look, I'm just saying.
Nick, oh boy, I almost called you the N word on this show. She what? I get it.
Well, but
I can't even say it.
here, here, but so
No, I'm not.
see here.
But let me go back. Let me take it a step. Let me rewind it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going through this man's phone anyway?
Well, I'm saying like she made a calamity of mistakes.
The last time I went through a female's phone, I was holding my chest and I couldn't eat for 6 months.
Look, I've always told people who date me. I've told people who date me, don't ask no questions you don't want the answer to.
Hey, let me tell you something. If you gonna bust it open, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm dealing with you and you gonna bust it open for somebody else, do it while I'm asleep. Don't get caught. Don't be messy, because I ain't got time to
They
be.
made a song for that.
I ain't got time to be holding my chest.
What's the song? What's the song
I ain't got
they
time
made
to be
for
holding
that?
my. What song?
The creeping song.
So I creep.
No,
TLC?
the one with The Weeknd and is it ASAP? You know the song.
I don't really listen to Weekend like that. I would have if it's a radio hit.
It's a radio hit.
Okay, then I don't know. But yeah, like why you going through that man's phone? Yeah, he's the apex of acting right now. Voted most sexiest man in the world. You think you the only woman that this man is conversating with, sleeping with, having sex with, whatever with? You think you the only one? Look, see, you got to be more realistic than that. You got to be more realistic than that. Whether or not he was smashing another chick or not, he's having a conversation with other women. Let's be real. Let's be real. Especially you, Mr. Ethically Non-Monogamous.
I was about to say, like, this whole situation could have been solved. Like, people stop being. This is the problem with relationships. People is too possessive and everything, and that's the issue with modern day monogamy, in my opinion.
I thought you were about to say slavery.
Well, modern day monogamy almost equates to slavery. How people
okay, talk your
express
shit
it.
then.
Well, because people say I'm too stingy and I'm too selfish and I'm too possessive.
Right.
That all sound like slavery to me. You don't own no other human being. You can't own another person, right? Like, here's a healthy way to approach monogamy. I only want to be with someone who desires me, right? But if people did that and they found out their partner didn't desire them no more, they'd be all up in their feelings and stuff.
Oh, we gonna talk about that later.
We can talk about it later, but that's just how I feel about it. Like, that's the problem with modern day monogamy. She all possessive and everything. This is mine. This is my man. Oh, no.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Johnathan Majors is a black man, right?
Yup.
He just got allegedly, or it's not alleged because it happened. He got arrested for domestic violence. She recanted her statement.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything about it since.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that is?
Why we haven't heard anything about it?
Why do you think we haven't heard? This hasn't blown up on any. It happened, and it's almost like it didn't happen.
Because he got enough money, enough lawyers to make stuff like this go away, or it's not true, or it's a conspiracy. It's just a lot of like, I don't know, but
Cuddy.
What?
I think somebody trying to sweep this under the rug.
That's what I'm saying. He got enough money, enough lawyers to make it go away.
Because with a domestic violence call, don't they arrest the person if they find any reasonable not doubt.
I almost want to phone a friend. I got a friend that's a police officer. I want to phone him and be like, "Hey."
You gonna call him?
I think he working right now.
Oh, okay,
So
I about to say call him because what I'm saying is like if somebody calls for a domestic dispute, if the police have any inclination that there's been physical activity happening, wouldn't they arrest one of the persons involved or the person claiming they was abused? So in my head, I'm thinking like if he was arrested, the police had some type of reason,
some
evidence for him to be arrested. That's just me looking at it like this. Now, to go back to what I said about it being swept under the rug, because he is probably the hottest commodity in acting right now, he is probably going to be in the next 2 or 3 Marvel movies that are coming out due to his character. And he just made $100 million in Creed 3 at the first weekend box office. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me cook.
Okay.
Do you think these corporations, the people that he's working for, they're taking this time, or they're taking this moment to say, this bitch is not about to mess up our bag?
Hell yeah! Like what? And when you were told me to let you cook, that's what I was about to say.
Going? Yeah,
well,
yeah.
they ain't letting her mess up their money.
Right.
Like why? Like if he made $100 million,
right.
Imagine how much the people who bankrolled that made.
Right. Yeah.
They ain't letting nobody. Ain't nobody getting in their pockets. They ain't letting.
You as a business person, you have to look at it as almost an investment as well.
Almost, it is an investment.
You know what I'm saying? You want to clean that. Out. So I don't know, like, because to me, I just feel like it just happened and went, and that never happens to black men. They still crucifying Chris Brown to this day, and that damn near happened 14 years ago, something like that.
Yeah,
Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Yeah, but Kobe had an issue too. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember that. It kind of was, but Kobe also was found out that I guess the girl was 18 or something. Or she was lying or something like that about. I know she was over 18 or 18 or over. She ended up lying about the.
The only reason I brought that up is because you said Chris Brown still getting crucified. Kobe, ain't nobody said anything about that after it kind of went out the news. Yeah. It was in the news longer with Kobe, but after it went away, it was gone and never came back up.
But that's because also Kobe is probably was the face of the NBA, which Johnathan Majors is probably the face of male acting right now.
Yeah, and Chris Brown just wasn't making them enough money.
He said, Chris, next time you want to beat a bitch up, make her more money.
Make her more money.
Oh my God, that is so reckless. That is nasty work.
I think we moving to the next topic. I think we're. What's going on with Tyrese and his girlfriend?
Okay. Oh, let me find that. Oh, let me find that video.
Is this another domestic violence thing?
No. This might actually be worse. No, I'm just playing.
Oh my God, we gotta.
Let me stop.
Just one bad topic after another.
It has nothing to do with
one reckless
violence.
topic after another.
We're leaving the domestic violence the stuff alone. All right, let me get this audio set up for you real quick, Cuddy. Let me see.
Yeah, like what happened? No. You're not connected anymore.
I'm not connected? Oh,
what happened with the Bluetooth? Let's see.
All right, we're going to connect it. We're a 2-man band, so we're going to have to, let me see.
Boom, it says connected.
Boom, boppity beep. Maybe I got to go back and press it. What's it called? MISC?
I mean, that's what it was called before. Let me see.
Uh-oh. I forgot I got the protector on there.
Yeah, why you got so many devices? Tascam, Mixcast.
That nigga said, why you got so many devices? Hey, leave me alone. Let me see what's happening.
What are you playing on?
YouTube.
Maybe it's because of YouTube.
Maybe because of YouTube? Fuck it. All right, watch this. We're going to do it like this.
I slid in the DMs. Yeah.
Here.
We linked up.
He wasn't my type at all. My type was actually Paul Walker recipes. But he wasn't my type at all. And my type is not white. I'm just saying I was more interested in
touch me.
Paul and every Fast and Furious.
Don't touch me.
And even when I met him, I was like, he's kind of old. I just like his smile. It's pretty cool.
This one
his
really
personality,
bad.
His personality.
This just went really bad, really fast. This is all I got.
It's him crying. There's another video of him crying. That's hella funny. Oh, man. Cuddy, so Tyrese was on live with his current girlfriend, and she basically told him on live that he wasn't her type he was too old. Her type is his friend, the one that passed away. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. Um, and I guess he was very shocked, and he just found out. Uh, what are your thoughts? You look speechless.
You got to be careful. Like when you don't
Hey,
ask no questions you don't want the answer to. And you know what it sounded like? Tyrese was trying to like make himself sound real cool.
yeah.
And
No, you
then
can see it in his face. He was pissed.
well, yeah, but he's like, "Oh yeah, she slid in the DMs." And then she stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he really wasn't my type.
That's
So
so funny.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like he
yeah,
was
yeah.
trying to be cool and everything. So like some things you shouldn't leave to finding out on live TV,
Or live Instagram.
live anything. It shouldn't a live broadcast.
Man, look. If you even mention the fact that your type is my homie and you know this nigga around or used to be around, been around, whatever the case may be, I'ma think you for the streets and I don't want no party. And the reason why I say that is because nigga, if you tell me your type is my partner and my partner around, I'm going to assume every time he's around, you either gonna be trying to get some attention or you gonna be eyeing the prize. You know what I'm saying?
So have you ever dated
Absolutely. Wait, what you about to say? Hold on. Wait, what you about
have
to
you
say?
ever dated someone and their friend was actually your type, but you dated them because that's the one you had access to?
I wouldn't say that's the one I had access to. I'd say that's the one I met first. Yeah, I knew that's what you was about to say. That's why I said yeah. I saw her first, and her friend came along, and her friend was like, "Oh, more my type." But I'm the type. I'm the type of guy that's like, if I rock with you, I rock with you outside of looks. So
See, that's why more people should be ethically non-monogamous. Cause one of my ethically non-monogamous exes, after the first time we did the horizontal boogie,
this nigga said the horizontal boogie.
after the first time we did the horizontal boogie, I confessed to her and I confided in her, and I was like, I really wish that I could be passed around a group of female friends. And you know what she did?
You
Being
just be horny.
as awesome as she was, you know what she did? Within 2 weeks, I had slept with 4 of her friends. They was all my type.
Look,
But so
that's all I can say to that.
so she was a fantastic girlfriend, but we really ain't friends right now. So do you think I should have stayed friends with
But
her?
I before we get to that,
Uh huh.
I've actually one of my exes I've actually slept with her best friend.
Did she know? Did she arrange it
Uh,
for you?
if she listening to this podcast, she gonna know. If she listening to this podcast,
Hey, if
she gonna
y'all want to
gonna
learn
know.
stuff about me and Mosey, just listen to our podcast because we be trying to keep it
What's
secret,
what's
but it just be coming out.
what's crazy is me and the friend. I didn't think the friend was attractive when I was dating my ex.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those type of things to where like, cause I'm very much tunnel vision. If I'm dating somebody, I'm not looking at their friends like that. Like I'm not okay. I'm a man,
Right.
so I could be like, oh, she's cute, she's sexy, she's fine, but that's as far as it ever go. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I know how to discipline myself, and I'm not the type of nigga that's about to be jumping around within the friend circle. I don't. That's too much. Unless she's open like you, I'm not doing that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But me and her broke up. Long story short, me and her broke up, and her friend started sliding. You know, this is like early Snapchat days.
Ooh.
Her friend was
Ooh.
sliding.
Early Snapchat was
Or is it early Snapchat or like, what was before Snap? What was before all of this?
Vine.
Because I was like 18,
Oh,
19.
that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Cause you old now.
Hold on,
Was
don't do
it
that. Don't do
AOL?
that.
Was it AOL Instant Messenger or
Okay,
something?
see, now you not about to do that to me right now. I'll go back to my story. So it was before all that. Yeah, it was before all that. And then she just started sliding. And, next one thing led to another. And nigga got a picture to the phone. And, I'm like, wow, you really thought like this? And she was like, she said, I've been checking for you since y'all got together. I said, that's crazy.
I hope they not friends anymore.
They still talk. I don't know if they. They still talk. I don't know if they buddy, but I know they still talk, and I know she don't know. I know my ex don't know for surely.
She might know now.
She gonna know now. But anyways, going back to the situation.
Yeah.
Man,
So that
Tyrese. I feel like you, OG. She, and I don't know if this. I don't know if this is a parody. I don't know if this is a joke. I don't know if this is like something that they cultivated to get, some streams going or whatever the case may be. But if your woman to ever tell you that her type is your friend, or not her type, but her friend is your type, her type, man, she for the streets. She for the streets.
the streets was calling. She answered.
Man, look, that nigga better be lucky Paul Walker dead.
Oh, Paul Walker was still here. She wouldn't have slid into his DMs.
Absolutely. That's why I said that nigga better be lucky Paul Walker dead.
How is that lucky?
Because he wouldn't have her.
Do he care that much?
Obviously, the nigga crying on Instagram.
Was he really crying about her?
You should have seen his face. That nigga was distraught. That nigga, he was grabbing his chest. Remember that told him grabbing that chest for 6 months? He didn't drop crumbs. He's like, oh, you didn't see the video. You only heard the
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
distressed.
ready to cut the live off and all time. He cut the live off and all time.
That's funny.
He was hurt. Shout out to Unc. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tyrese. Let her go. Let her go. She for the streets. Because trust me, if she's open enough to tell you about Paul Walker, I'm pretty sure she eyeballing somebody else in your circle, big dog.
Bruh.
But this leads to I kind of gonna piggyback off of what you were saying earlier about your ex. Do you think you can still be friends with your ex?
I still want to date my ex.
Jesus Christ.
But I do have some exes. So I think it depends on the situation.
Right.
Of how you break up. I have one particular ex. Her and I will never be friends again.
Right.
We talked, we had a text conversation a couple weeks ago, and in the text conversation she was very adamant about telling me and explaining to me how she stays friends with all her exes, and I didn't say this to her, I said it in my head. I was like, ain't no way in hell we will be friends ever. It's just too much around the situation to be friends with her.
Is it because you love her, or is it because you can't have sex with her?
Oh no, it's just because of how I don't trust her, right?
Wait, what?
I don't trust her. She lied. So we broke up because I'm just gonna put it out there. She got pregnant by somebody else.
Reggie?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh my God.
She got pregnant by someone else.
Wait, nigga, how you know you're not the daddy?
Just put it back on my.
I
know.
You better get a test, big dog.
Oh well, she lost that baby.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was a tough situation.
Right,
for
right,
both
okay,
of us,
okay,
right?
okay. I'll take what I say back.
Yeah, but the baby part wasn't like the part that killed any possibility for us to have a relationship. It's because I asked her a very specific question during that time, because she told me, she was like, we were talking about having kids, getting married and everything, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere she just blindsides me and says, I don't want to have kids anymore. And I took a couple days to process it, and I asked her straight in her eyes, I looked her in her eyes, I like, are you telling me that because you want me to break up with you? She said, no, no, no. And then she flip-flopped and said, well, I actually did tell you that because I wanted you to break up with me. So she lied to me straight to my face. So it's the lie that messed me up.
Understood, but don't you think somebody... Let me ask you. Okay. We're going to get a little serious.
All right.
A woman going through that, losing a child, do you think it messed with her head a lot, or it messed with her emotions a lot, to where the fact that when she had whatever happened, that she, in that moment, I don't want to have kids because I just went through this situation and it's triggering right now to even talk about it. So maybe, to me, I'm looking at it like, yeah, you asked me this right now, but didn't you, you know what I'm saying?
Put the camera back on me. If she had told me that after she had lost a child, then maybe I would have been a little bit more empathetic, sympathetic, or whatever. She told me.
That's the
So
thing.
whoa.
You can't dictate when she's
Put
comfortable.
the camera
with it,
back
too.
on me.
Do she?
Put the camera back on me. You don't know the whole story. I'm trying to enlighten you.
Okay.
She told me this before she lost the child, while she was still pregnant and was planning on keeping the baby that she had with someone else.
She told you what?
That she didn't want to have kids while she was pregnant with someone else's baby and planning to keep the baby with them.
But did you know she was pregnant?
No, because she hadn't told me.
That's why. That's why she told you that. So I get why you said she's lying. I understand.
She lied because I understand that. Well, let me step back. I never understand what she felt like, how she felt being in that situation, being with me, being pregnant by someone else. Or anything.
Right.
I can never understand how she
Right.
felt, right? But she didn't trust me enough to tell me the truth and to live and to be.
That's tough, dog.
But
I get it. I know.
yeah,
I'm with you. I get it.
she didn't
That's tough.
trust me enough to tell me the truth and to accept whatever consequences were going to come because of her actions. So because of that, it's like
And
you.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
You can play it as much as you want. I'm entrenched in my position.
No. I'm not trying to.
Right.
I'm never telling you to go back to that situation or whatever. I'm not even telling you to take it up with the next whoever.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, women go through a lot when they get pregnant. The emotions.
They do.
It's
I agree.
The emotions, their hormones change, their body changes, their mind changes. Not only that, in her mind, she knows the baby's not yours.
Right.
So you talking about babies, she pregnant. You be like, I want a child. She say, yeah. Y'all start trying to make a child. She's already pregnant. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so
I'm
I get that, but again, it's understanding the entire picture. We weren't about to start trying to make no child anytime soon.
You don't know what she's thinking.
I don't know what she thinking. I know what I was gonna be doing. I wasn't trying to have a kid at that time. So,
but I mean, if you asking about it, then that means
no, I didn't ask about it at the time. This was just a continual conversation we had during the course of our relationship.
Gotcha.
So the plan one day was to have kids at some point.
I mean, that's to me, that's planting a seed.
Yeah, no, I can't agree with you on this one because it's like.
Well, yeah, you're not because you were in that position. So
I was in the situation. It's the situation is so nuanced, but it was that specific situation and that lie. Whether I'm being unreasonable or not about that lie, is because she lied, and because of that lie, it made me question everything she had ever told me.
Well, yeah. One, you got pregnant by another dude and you didn't tell me, and then you planned on keeping it, and then you told me that you didn't want kids. So I can see why you feel the way you feel. And I'm not negating how you feel at all, because me, I feel the same way. I'm not fucking with you. Like, that's done. It's a wrap. No matter how much I feel for you, if I find out that, it's nothing we can do to come. That's like somebody finding out, or a situation. I know a guy. Basically, he was messing with this chick and she got pregnant. 2 years later, because she had a husband, I guess, or this dude she was messing with this whole time.
Right.
But they were like on a break, and she ended up getting pregnant by him. He didn't know. The other dude raised the child for 2 years. None of them knew but her. Come to find out, the guy's that's the other dude's child.
The side piece child.
He saw the pictures, wanted a DNA test, took the test, and said, because he was like, nah, he this ethnicity, I'm this ethnicity.
Right.
That baby looked more like me than do him. That's what made him like
question everything.
So I get it. He's hurt because
he's not in his child's life.
Exactly. And then the other dude is hurt because he was lied to for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So I get why you would be the trust is not there anymore.
Yeah.
The trust is completely gone, and I don't know how you build yourself out of that. If I was in her position, I don't know how you build yourself out of that.
You know, she could build herself out of it if I was willing to be friends with her, right? I just don't want to. And it's that situation in combination with a whole bunch of other stuff that happened in the relationship, and it's just like it just wasn't a good place for me.
Right.
And it was in my 20s,
Right.
so I wasn't as sure of who I was in my 20s as I am now.
Right.
And I can't go back to something to a relationship that was so it just it just wasn't it.
No, I get it.
It just wasn't it.
Understood.
So like, and I'm talking about it wasn't it on multiple levels, and it wasn't it so much that and the other part of it is maybe if when she had approached me this time around, maybe if I felt like something had changed or that the relationship could be different, maybe I would accept it.
Right.
But it's just enough time hasn't passed.
Right.
Enough healing hasn't happened on my part.
Right.
And and it's like when she was like, I stay friends with all my exes, it made me feel like she was forcing herself on me. And it's like, yo, like, I have a decision. I have a choice if I want to be your friend. I don't have to be your friend because that's how you handle your life. If I'm somebody's friend, it's because I want and desire to be their friend, not because they're dictating my friendship has to be.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah.
I don't know, nigga. To me, it sounds like you need a therapist.
Huh? I mean, look, look.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, it probably is a situation I can, but it's just enough time hasn't healed. I have exes. I have lots of exes I'm still friends with.
Right.
My high school ex-girlfriend, me and her recently started talking again, but this is after years.
Yeah, but see, I'm gonna tell you like this. I told the mother of my child right now. I said that baby don't come out looking like me, girl. Look, hey,
Just walk away.
hey.
Just walk away.
I ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
But
you done.
I'm too
You
player.
done.
Yeah, I'm too player. But
done.
I'm not even questioning my situation. But as a man, and with our situation, I had to. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you might as well tell me now. Is there something?
Any doubt?
Any doubt? Any doubt? Let me know right now. Any doubt?
Right.
I'm 100% sure. All right, I'm gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll rock with you to the end. And I don't have any doubt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But as a man,
no, I get it.
Especially, you know what I'm saying? Especially you know, it's shaky. Some situations can be shaky. Y'all may not be together. You might spin the block. You know what I'm saying? And this is just my story.
Right.
Like I said, I'm 110,000% sure it's mine, no doubt. You know, we all know. But I'm just talking about my situation and then my friend's situation. Any man that's going through a situation, if you feel like something is off,
It probably is.
it probably is, and you should check.
Yeah.
You should check.
I have a very unpopular opinion, and I brought this up to
So wait. Let's go back. So should you or could you still be friends with your ex?
That ex currently no.
Okay.
Other exes, yeah. Like
Okay.
I'm friends with lots of my exes because we've both come to a place to where we can be friends and where the atmosphere is right. So should you stay friends with your ex? I don't think a person should stay friends with their ex if they're forcing it. They
Gotcha.
should only stay friends with you should only be friends with an ex is if it's mutually beneficial for both of you all and it doesn't hinder any current situations.
And when I mean friends, I mean like hanging out with each other and stuff.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's mutually beneficial and doesn't hinder any current situations, then yes.
I can't be friends like that with none of my exes. None of them.
Is there a particular reason why?
They're all fucking annoying. I like the annoying women. I don't know why. I like the annoying women. There's some that I could. Okay, I'm lying. I'm talking shit for the podcast. There's some. No. There's some I could be mutual with. Some I could be cordial. I
Right.
see you. What's up? How you doing? Oh, it's been a minute. Oh, okay, cool. But as far as like hanging out, same friend circle, probably going out to eat in bars, I can't do that with you. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying close friends like that. I'm not saying like.
I mean, that's what I mean by like friends. I don't mean by being like mutual.
No. I'm talking about. So when I think of my most important friendships, happen when we can have a phone conversation, talk on the phone for hours,
That's what
and
I
all
mean,
that. Oh
nigga.
yeah,
I don't want none of that with you.
yeah.
I don't
No,
want to
no.
hang out with you. I don't want to talk to you on the phone. Don't make no dates to hang out. None like no, none of that. If if the kid, if you know she got a kid and I got a kid, and they grow up and go to the same school and they end up being friends, okay, cool. We can talk then. But I don't want to hang like it's nothing to be said like because I know when I'm connected to somebody, I'm connected to somebody, and that's hard to like just throw away. I'm not the type of nigga that's just gonna throw away memories and time just because we had a bad incident or a bad breakup or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that I can't control myself and I have to be with her in order to.
Hmm.
It's just that I don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just for my sake, for
You're
my peace of
done.
mind,
You're just
I'm
done.
done. When I'm out the door, I'm out the door. And granted, there's probably and it's a choice to not hang out. It's not that I'm saying nothing's gonna grow from it if we start hanging out. It's just that I don't want to. I don't desire to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
No, that makes sense.
I don't desire to. So yeah, nah. I mean, I feel like people can. I feel like people can be friends with their ex, just not me.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's all situational. But I think any relationship.
And, oh wait. Let me preface what I'm about to say first.
What?
I mean an ex in a long term relationship. I don't mean somebody you was dealing with for a couple months or a year or so like that. I'm talking about somebody you've been in a relationship with
All right. So
three minimum 3 years.
all right.
I'm
So
putting a time on it.
all right. So this one ex that I'm talking about that I can't be friends with. We was together for 5 years. So the other exes I have, one was from high school, so that was like a different time in our life, and then the other ones, you know, they wasn't no long term. They weren't over 3 years, so I guess
Right.
it don't count.
Yeah, cause you mess around with somebody, you in that honeymoon stage. That's why I said I could get a year, a couple months. You in that honeymoon stage, 2 years. You still getting to know that person. So if you break up, then it's like there's still room. I mean, there's always still room to grow in any relationship, but there's still so much room to grow. There's still so much to learn about that person, and I don't think you. I think there still could be
I'm
something
com-
built
I'm
from that.
I'm completely following you. Like I know so much about this particular person. It's like there's nothing else I need to see or learn that I
Right.
want to learn or desire to learn. Whereas I have other exes where like my one ex, my one E and M ex, like I don't think we ever made it out of the honeymoon phase, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know where it could have went,
Right.
and that's why I would be more interested in
And dealing with her.
dealing with her
Exactly.
than this one from 5 years. I'm like,
Exactly.
bruh, we're done.
5 years, I know you. Like
Yeah,
now we
I
just
know
growing together.
I know everything I need to know
Right.
to know if I want to be around you or
Right.
not, and I
Right.
don't.
Right. Right. And that's just and that's just being mature. And looking at the landscape of what's going on in the relationship. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, no, I can't be friends with none of mine. Let me throw a side. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta go deep into this conversation. Let me just throw a little sidebar out there. Would you date any of your ex's friends?
Yes,
Oh, this nigga's nasty. This nigga's dirty work.
I look. I ain't
But I'm genuine, okay? Hello.
right.
You
No,
know what I'm
would
saying?
I date one of my ex's friends? So it depends on the situation, right?
And I don't mean, okay, because your dating and my dating is completely different.
You talking about like a
In a
serious
relationship,
relationship?
yeah.
No, yeah, I would,
Okay.
but I think it depends on the situation, right? One, if it's my if they're friends with my ex, then they need to clear that up. They need to be the one to
Right.
bring it up to him and be like, "Hey, me and Oscar started talking. Are
Yeah.
you okay with this?"
Yeah.
Because
No, no,
they
no. Wait. So you don't feel you don't feel like it's your due diligence to tell your ex that?
we don't talk, so no.
All right. I hear you.
Like if I don't have a relationship with a person, like no, if the
Right.
the bridge is already burnt, I can't burn it a second time.
Right. All right. All right. Second question: would you date one of your homies' exes?
Only,
Oh,
only, only if he gave a blessing, but probably not. I might smash her a couple
I
times.
kill you.
I might smash her a couple times, but I probably wouldn't date. I might. And when I say I might, that's like I gotta be drunk and high. And I don't even drink, so it probably ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, just don't do that over here because I might have to.
Nah, nah. I'd be more
Be
likely.
at you.
I'd be
Honestly, if you did that, I'd be like, damn. All right,
no. So here's the only way I
this
would.
nigga still my cousin.
Here's the only way. Here's the only way that it would probably happen.
It wouldn't, but
I would be like, yo, so what's up with that? And he know me well enough to be like, don't do it, or go ahead.
yeah.
Like so basically what I'm saying, I would seek approval because like
You a filthy nigga.
yes,
You don't get no round. That's the sound for that. Alert. Nasty work. I don't get no sound effects for that. You filthy animal.
if I get the approval,
But why?
Young Money made this one song back in the
Nigga,
early
no.
2000s,
No.
and that just
No.
kind of sums it up. Of
No.
why?
No.
Okay.
No. Why? So
So here's the thing: I wouldn't go out my way to seek it, right? But if we in the same atmosphere and it happens, then I would seek approval to this before I chase anything. But at this point in my life, I'm not. If I know somebody's your ex, I'm not gonna go out my way to be like, oh, I'm trying to talk to you or anything. Seriously, I'm not gonna go out my way to try to talk to them because there's so many women in this world. Look, I'm on.
and that's my point. There's so many
Right.
women in this world. Why would you want to be a part of something that was already around you because knowing you're not going to want to be in a monogamous relationship with this person.
Correct. I'm not.
So why not just that's them, do them? Because I'm the type of nigga like I don't care how long. If I know she was just a bust down, cool, we busting down. You know what I'm saying? You just the homies is busting down, whatever, or the Dick Olympics. Where it's just like, oh well, whoever, like
Whoever's
whatever,
next is
whoever's next is next. But if it's somebody that's serious,
A serious relationship, I'd probably leave that alone because for a couple of reasons. One, I probably know so much about that relationship. I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole anyway.
Right.
Two, it's like it would. I don't know, man. Everything's situational.
I can't even look at my homies' girls the same. Cause I'm the type of nigga like if my homie break up with a girl,
You break up
we
with them
break
too.
up with her. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she cool and it ain't no beef, but it's just like this my dog.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I step away from the situation
if
altogether.
if he feels some type of way about it, I'm on this side. I'm not playing the fence because I met you through him. You know what I'm saying? So if you call me like, oh, your boy is tripping and woo, can you talk to him for me? I got you. I can mention it. I can't make no promises, but I'm a for surely throw the idea out there to him.
I don't even like to do that much. I don't like being friends with my homies' girlfriends and
But
stuff.
you gonna fuck him?
No, not. I have to recant that statement.
Okay. All
I
right.
have to
So
recant that statement.
so it's really coming down to it being what type of woman she is to the guy, the partner, the homie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like,
Cause I tell you right now, me and my partner, I ain't gonna say his name. Shout out to my guys, my brother, my ex Boon Coon. You know what I'm talking about? Back in the back in our heyday,
it's to pass them around.
we was, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she was cool. Okay, she was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we did that, but we also the brotherhood. It's not the unwritten
Right.
handbook. You just know what girls not to even push that envelope.
Oh yeah,
with.
absolutely,
You know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like, I would never get with a close homie's baby mama.
Right. Well, and that's why I
You know what I'm saying?
said this. I said the whole seeking approval thing. I think what that means to me ultimately is, would this person be okay with this?
Right.
If I know my friend on no level would be okay with it,
Right.
I wouldn't even approach him because I'd be like, bruh, stop. We're not doing this.
Right.
You need to keep it moving.
Right.
That's if I even still talk to him because if they reached out to me, I'd be like, I go to my homie like, why is your ex reaching out to me? Like that
Right.
shit's weird. You need to
Yeah, I was
like
about to say talking to Mike.
what?
I was about to say talking to Mike. You know.
Oh yeah, no, I like if my homie's ex is reaching out to me, I'm gonna go to him like, yo, what's wrong? Why is your ex here? Like,
why that bitch weird? Why she
yeah,
hit me?
tell her to leave me alone.
I've actually had I had a friend, well, not a well, a old friend of mine. Dude try to the girl I was dating from like the 8th grade all the way up into like high school on and off, like a high school sweetheart type shit. Dude basically after we broke up, dude got with her. Was hanging. Well, he didn't get with her, but he was hanging out with her. You know, they was flirting with each other or whatever. And she dated all. She dated a lot of my partners after that. She was getting bust down for sure. This nigga, he brought the chick to my house one day. He was like, "Oh, I'm with so and so. Is it cool to come over?" And I'm like,
No.
I said, "Yeah," because I'm not that like. I'm gonna let you show your hand, and then I'm gonna deal with you accordingly after. So come on over. Yeah, let's have a great time. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's let's play the game. I sat there and played the game. You know what I'm saying? I was on not the game literally, but I was on the phone with another chick. Whatever we was talking, they was sitting there. You could tell she felt uncomfortable because I didn't pay her no mind. I was only talking to quote unquote the friend. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they left, a couple days later, she hit me up. I'm like, nah, you chose up. You chose up. That's what it was. And then old boy hit me and was like, oh, you know, what's up? Like, what we doing tonight? Bro, I don't fuck with you. You said it was cool. I said it was cool because I wanted to see what you was gonna do. I wanted to see how you was gonna react because you know I've been dealing with I've been with this girl since I was knee high to a grasshopper all the way up until maybe about a couple 6, 7, 8 months ago. So this ain't nothing like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing. We just around the block type.
He didn't even give time for the wounds to heal.
Exactly, and that's exactly my point. But once I'm over something, I'm over it. So it's cool, but I see how you move. You know what I'm saying? Like I see how you moving, and now I'm looking at both of y'all like you probably just did this to get on my nerves because you a deceitful ass bitch. You, bruh, on the other hand, you a slimy, dirty ass nigga because you know how I felt about this girl. But I just wanted to see if y'all was bold enough to come to my house, and both of y'all was, and that showed y'all character to me. I don't care.
That took very large nut sacks. Like I was like, who like in whose head do they think that's okay?
Like, in what fucking universe
What
is that
reality?
okay?
What alternate reality? I've seen, I watch like Star Trek and Stargate, and they have like lots of realities and alternate realities and time. That's not okay in none of them. Some things are just not okay in no reality.
Not all the billion galaxies in this world.
None.
It's not
Zero.
okay in not
Zero.
one.
Zero. Not okay in one.
And for that to happen, it just, like I said, it showed me the type of person she was,
And him.
and it showed me the type of person he was. I don't want to be involved with a friend like that because let's say I just met a girl a year.
I'm glad we had this conversation. I will not date any of my homies' exes ever now.
Yeah, we should have this conversation.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a good locker room conversation for us men to have.
This podcast helps me work through a lot of my feelings, emotions, and opinions.
Hey,
and y'all just saw a breakthrough right here.
Hey, round of applause for the breakthrough. Round of applause for the breakthrough. Hey, I've been noticing that a lot of things that she used to say and do before, after just being around.
I'm still not changing the way I dress, but continue.
No, we're gonna get there.
No, we're not.
Get there.
No.
You've been changing. You don't know it yet, but you've been changing.
I ain't been changing.
You've been changing.
I just wore this shirt because I was too fat to wear anything else.
I don't want to hear that. No, look at my guy. Look at it. You should have seen the outfit he had on. He was drippy today. We ain't gonna talk about it though. Look at it. But yeah, you've been growing in the podcast. A lot of the things that, and for this, I feel like this is a good way just to shoot our shit and get our rocks off. You know what I'm saying? Have the conversation, and it's also helping other men who might be going through the same situations. So I get it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand. So yeah, you got anything you want to say? Because I don't. I'm off this shit.
I think I'm off it too. We're gonna touch on this real quick because it don't need.
Go ahead.
Miss Oakland is white.
Nigga, have you seen Oakland recently?
It ain't that gentrified. Because
Shit.
If my car is still getting bussed into,
Oh no, they bipping no matter where you at. That's a culture in the Bay.
right? But and she don't even live there. She live in Sacramento. She's just a flight attendant at Oakland Airport.
The standard is low.
And like, I
Go on now, don't hold your tongue now. You brought it up now.
I like white women. I like white women. She's not even that cute. I like at least get a baddie.
She not. Let me see what she looks
I don't
like.
think she that
Let
cute.
me see.
Pull her up.
I'm about to. Miss Oakland, 2023. Images. Is that her? That's her, right?
Yeah, that's why she's not even a baddie. She just like she hella regular. I would still smash Miss Oakland if you like to smash. I got a one night special for you, but
Not
you
this-
shouldn't be Miss Oakland. I'm just sorry. I just don't agree with this.
Absolutely not. Ew.
Where's
no
Shaquanda
disrespect.
or
I mean-
Shaquita or whatever?
You're not gonna snow bunny me, but
Nah, she not it.
she not it.
That's all I had to say. Like I just don't
She-
agree. I just don't agree.
I love I love women. Let me just say that. And I appreciate all women in all shades, all ethnicities, all colors.
I love white women, but she wasn't it for Miss Oakland.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some white women that are gorgeous.
That's not it.
And that one, she cool. She just like
She regular.
she real regular.
Regular.
Somebody you see that like she's somebody that she's a coworker.
Right.
Like
well,
she's that woman that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The average chick that just like she
Yeah.
cute.
You,
She round.
you smash if it's available, but
Right.
you're not going out of the way. And here's the thing.
This
Here's the
nigga
thing.
Oscar.
I also love black women.
That's why I preference said I love all women.
I also love black women. But if you take a black woman that is
Average. You can say it.
not average, but if you take a
He
black
try not to get canceled.
no
He try not to get canceled.
look, black women canceled me a long time ago.
Okay.
And it's fine.
Talk your shit, dude.
But if you take a black woman who has equal looks as Miss Oakland,
She would look better.
she might look better, but I would still say she ain't it.
Yeah.
Right? Like when I think about the Miss America, Miss Universe, all that stuff, I think about the most
They damn near got to be supermodels for me.
like I think those competitions themselves, unless they trying to change the competitions, those competitions themselves are just shallow by definition. So you got to be bad.
Right, understood. Quick question.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this shit up.
Trifling. He about to hang me out to dry. Come on, let's do it.
What top 3 women that you like ethnicity wise? Top 3.
Ethnicity.
Matter of fact,
I'm just gonna do my top 3.
okay, what is it?
Guapole.
No, I'm talking about ethnicity, like not a person.
Oh, ethnicity.
Like, yeah.
Is light skin an ethnicity?
No, nigga, because you could be light skinned and
Anything mixed with black,
okay,
white.
okay. In that order.
In that order.
They about to cancel this nigga. They
Here's why I said
No, don't explain.
that. Okay.
Don't explain, because you know why? You don't need to. That's how you feel.
Yeah,
That's your preference.
Literally anything mixed.
Stand on it.
Yeah, anything mixed with black,
Stand on
white.
Because you don't need to explain nothing to nobody. That's how you feel. I hate when people like he this and that. I'm joking when they say they're gonna. If they cancel you, whatever.
Well, they could cancel me all they want, but I got a website.
What that mean?
That means they can't take down my website.
He can still get to the bag. Anyways, but yeah, I would say in order, it's tricky for me. It's tricky. But in order, I'm gonna say actually I ain't gonna even put it in order because I like both and I don't even have a third. It's just like whatever for the third. Black women, and I was gonna say Asian, but I'm gonna say Filipino. I'm gonna be specific.
I already knew the Filipino part because, that
Yeah. The mother of my child is Filipino, so
right.
you know what I'm saying.
And that's
And
been
that's been our
strong in our
family.
family.
Yeah, it's in our family. So
Well, and that's why I said, and Filipino women tend to have that more olive complexion.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, she down in my color.
Right. So that's why I said anything mixed with black, because black is gonna give you that complexion.
Right. Understood.
Right. And then black, and then white.
For me, it's just black and Filipino.
No, white women are. You know why?
And that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I prefer. Have I back in the day? Have I messed with white women? Yes, I've been with white women. I've been with Latino women. I've been with Persian
I forgot about
women.
my Latin women. I just love women.
That's what I'm saying. I love.
You know what? I
That's
think
why
that
I love.
was a loaded question.
Hey, we gotta cut this off. We gonna be here another 20 minutes. Goddamn it.
Talk about women.
We gonna be here all night.
I just love all you ladies, black, white, mix, Hispanic.
Hold on, wait. Let me get the camera on you.
All my ladies, black, white, mix, Hispanic, Latina, Latinx, Filipino, Asian, Indian, Middle Eastern, and anyone else I forgot to name.
Tongan, Samoan,
All of that.
Polynesian.
Yes. I love all y'all.
Every single last one.
I love girls.
Girls, I do adore.
And on that note,
So put your number on the paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you
when I get off tour.
Okay.
On that note, please like, comment, subscribe, follow us. Check out yougooddigital.com.
Okay.
And my cousin don't even know this.
What's up?
The podcast is on Spotify, iHeart, Apple, all of that.
Okay,
So,
we in the building.
Please check us out on all those platforms. I'm your boy Oscar, OMIV Photos. This is my cousin.
Long live Mosi, a.k.a. Guy Langston _ on Instagram. You can follow me.
Yeah, I think that's it because we get on. We
Girl
about
Talk.
to
We
get
here all
canceled.
Hey, they gonna cancel us, but they gonna love us at the same time. We
All
keep
at the
it
same
100.
time.
We love girls. I do adore.